Hello students, myself Deepika Prajapati from Computer Department and welcome to all of you in our today's video lecture series. So, dear all students, we have already seen about the chapter number 1 from the NME subject as a network management and administration. So, the chapter number 1 we have already completed, second chapter we have already completed, but now in this lecture we are going to discuss about 2 marks question, and that is a very most IMP question regarding our GTU exam, and this all question are again and again, it means many times, so many times repeated in our university exam. So here this all question from the chapter number 1 exploring directory services and remote access with its solution. So let's start here the question with its answer for our university exam. So dear all student, અત્યારે આપણે જે ક્વેશ્ચન અને આન્સર જોઈ રહ્યા છીએ એ યુનિવર્સિટીની એક્ઝામમાં ચેપ્ટર નંબર 1માંથી 2 માર્ક્સમાં પૂછાય છે એ બધા ક્વેશ્ચન છે. પછી આપણે આગળની વિડીયો લેક્ચર સિરીઝમાં જોઈશું કે 3 માર્ક્સમાં કયા કયા પૂછાય છે. તો જ્યારે 3 માર્ક્સમાં ક્વેશ્ચન પૂછાય તો એમાં કઈ રીતે આપણે આન્સર રાઇટ ડાઉન કરવો, 4 માર્ક્સનો ક્વેશ્ચન પૂછાય તો એમાં કઈ રીતે એક્ઝામની અંદર આન્સર રાઇટ ડાઉન કરવો. તો અત્યારે આપણે જે જોઈ રહ્યા છીએ એ ઓનલી ચેપ્ટર નંબર 1માંથી 2 માર્ક્સના ક્વેશ્ચન જો એક્ઝામમાં પૂછાય તો આપણે આન્સર કઈ રીતે રાઇટ ડાઉન કરવા. સો હાઉ વી હેવ ટુ રાઇટ answer for the following the question having 2 marks in our university exam. So here let's start the chapter number 1 exploring directory services and remote access. So first question is define reverse address resolution protocol. જો તમને એક્ઝામમાં આ રીતે ના પૂછાય તો તમને એ રીતે પણ પૂછાઈ શકે છે define RARP. It means reverse address resolution protocol. So here the answer of this following question is that the reverse address resolution protocol is an obsolete computer networking protocol, and that is used by client computer to request its internet protocol version 4 IPv4 address from a computer network when all it has available is its link layer or a hardware address such as a media access control address. It means MAC address. So what is the reverse address resolution protocol? It is nothing but obsolete computer networking protocol, and that is used by any user as well as we can also say as a client computer, and that is requested to the server using internet protocol version 4, and this address providing by from a computer network, and when all it has available as its link layer or hardware address such as like a MAC address. Okay, so whenever this type of question asked in GTU exam, then you all have to write this type of answer for this question define RARP. Okay, next second question, list any 2 network protocol. So here one is list out any 2 protocol of the network. So here one first network protocol is DHCP. DHCP is nothing but dynamic host configuration protocol. Second one is ARP. ARP it means address resolution protocol. Then RARP. RARP it means reverse address resolution protocol. And fourth one is BootTP. It means bootable strap protocol. Okay, so here one is this is our network protocol list. DHCP, ARP, RARP and BootTP. The third question is explain directory service. Dear all students, we have already seen about this all topic in our video lecture series, but now in this lecture we are going only discuss about the university most IMP question. Okay, so here one, the third question is explain directory services. So a directory services refers to the collection of software, hardware and processes and that store the information about an enterprise, subscriber or both and make that information available to users For example, DNS, it means domain name system, as well as we can also say as a domain name server. Okay, so what is directory services? So directory services is nothing but the collection of software and hardware, and that is contained as a process that store the information about an enterprise and subscriber, as well as both, and that contain the information available to the user. It is known as our directory services. For example, domain name system, this is a example of our directory services. Okay, then fourth question is explain LDAP. તો LDAPનું ફૂલ ફોર્મ થાય છે લાઇટ વેઇટ ડિરેક્ટરી એક્સેસ પ્રોટોકોલ. ઇટ મીન્સ LDAP. So here one is explain lightweight directory access protocol. So LDAP, it means lightweight directory access protocol is a software protocol for enabling anyone to locate organizations, individuals and other resources such as files and devices in a network, whether on the public internet or a corporate intranet. It is similar version of DAP. It include various levels. Okay, the next question, explain X.500 directory access protocol. So X.500 directory access protocol by ITU-T X.500 and also ISO is a standard way to develop an electronic directory of people in organizations so that it can be part of a global directory available to anyone in the world with internet access. So in the X.500 directory architecture, the client queries and receive responses from one or more servers in the server directory services with directory access protocol and controlling the communication between client and server. So a directory system agent, it means DSA, is in the database in which the directory information is stored. So this is our X.500 directory access protocol working. Okay. Next, explain address resolution protocol. So here one is a mapping logical to physical address. Anytime a host or router has an IP datagram to send other host or router, it has logical IP address of the receiver. So the logical IP address is obtained from the DNS if the sender is the host or it's found in the routing table if sender is a router, but the IP datagram must be encapsulated in a frame to be able to pass through the physical network. This means that the sender needs the physical address of the receiver. So here one, the ARP, it means what? It mapping addresses logical to physical address, and anytime host otherwise router has a IP datagram to send another host or IP for the router, it has the logical IP address of receiver, and this logical IP address is obtained from the DNS if the sender is the host or it's found in a router table if the sender is router, but the IP datagram must be encapsulated in the frame to be able to pass through the physical network. Okay, so this means that the sender need a physical address of the receiver. So this is our basic working about ARP. It means address resolution protocol. Next, question number 7 is list virtual private network protocol. Explain any one protocol. What is VPN? So VPN stand for virtual private network, and this is allow a user to connect private network over the internet securely and privately. And VPN creates an encrypted connection known as a VPN tunnel, and all internet traffic and communication is passed through this secure tunnel, thus keeping the user data secure and private. So the types of VPN protocol is first remote access VPN and second site to site VPN. So dear all students, whenever we started the chapter number 1, directory services and exploring it. Then we have already discussed about VPN topic in deeply, and we have also discussed the types of VPN as a remote access and site to site with its figure. So whenever this type of question asked in GTU exam having a 3 marks, either 4 marks, then you have to write this type of description with its figure. But here this type of question only 2 marks asked in GTU exam, then you have to write only this type of answer. Okay, so here the types of VPN protocol. First of all, remote access VPN, and second, site to site VPN. So first, list of VPN protocol. First is the internet protocol security, as well as we can also say as a IP security, IPsec. It means internet protocol security. Then second protocol is L2TP. It means layer 2 tunneling protocol. Then third one is point to point tunneling protocol. It means PPTP. And then secure socket layer, SSL, and TLS. It means transport layer security. And OpenVPN. And 6, secure cell. So this all types of protocol is our list of VPN network protocol. So first of all, internet protocol security is nothing but used for to secure network communication. Okay, then layer 2 tunneling protocol is tunneling protocol that is usually combined with another VPN security protocol like IPsec to create a highly secure VPN connection. Then L2TP creates tunnel between two L2TP connection points, and IP security protocol encrypts the data and handles secure communication between the tunnel. Third one is point to point tunneling protocol. It means PPTP. So PPTP create tunnel and encapsulate data packet. It uses point to point protocol to encrypt the data between the connections, and PPTP is one of the most widely used VPN protocol and has been in use since the time of Windows 95. Apart from Windows, PPTP is also supported on Mac and Linux. Mac and Linux is nothing but Mac stands for our Media Access Control Networking Services, and Linux is nothing but a Windows Platform Services System. Okay, then 4, secure socket layer and transport layer security is create a VPN connection where the web browser act as client and user access is restricted to specific application instead of entire network. So SSL and TLS protocol is most commonly used by online shopping websites and service providers. Okay, then OpenVPN is an open source VPN that is useful for creating point-to-point and site-to-site connections. It uses custom security protocol based on SSL and TLS protocol. And 6th one is SSH. It means secure cell. Creates a VPN tunnel through which the data transfer happens and also ensure that the tunnel is encrypted. SSH connection are created by SSH client and data is transferred from local port on the remote server through the encrypted tunnel. So dear all student, અત્યાર સુધી જે આપણે ક્વેશ્ચન આન્સર જોયા અહીંયા એ દરેક ક્વેશ્ચન જીટીયુની એક્ઝામમાં પૂછાય છે અને દરેક ક્વેશ્ચન મોસ્ટ આઈએમપી છે. તો આ તમને જે મેં તમને અત્યારે સ્ટડી કરાવડાયા છે ક્વેશ્ચન અને આન્સર એ ઓનલી અત્યારે તમારે લખવાના નથી, ફક્ત ને ફક્ત સમજવા માટે છે. અત્યારે કોઈ જ અસાઇનમેન્ટ તમારે લખવાનું નથી. જ્યારે તમને અહીંયાથી કહેવામાં આવે કે હવે તમારે અસાઇનમેન્ટ તરીકે આટલા ક્વેશ્ચન રાઇટ ડાઉન કરવાના છે, ત્યારે જ તમારે ફાઇલ પેજીસની અંદર અસાઇનમેન્ટ રાઇટ ડાઉન કરીને મોકલવાનું રહેશે. ત્યાં સુધી તમારે અસાઇનમેન્ટ તરીકે કંઈ જ લખવાનું નથી. ઓનલી જે તમને ગૂગલ ક્લાસરૂમમાં PDF પ્રેક્ટિકલની આપવામાં આવે છે એ પ્રેક્ટિકલની PDF જ તમારે ફાઇલ પેજીસમાં રાઇટ ડાઉન કરીને અપલોડ કરવાની હોય છે. ઓકે, તો આજના લેક્ચરમાં આટલું જ. જે આપણે આ ક્વેશ્ચન જોયા છે બધા 2 માર્ક્સમાં પૂછાય એવા, એ દરેક ક્વેશ્ચન અત્યાર સુધી આપણે 7 જોયા. આના પછીના લેક્ચરમાં આની આગળ 8 નંબરના ક્વેશ્ચનથી આપણે સ્ટાર્ટ કરીશું. ઓકે, સો dear all student, I hope you all easily understand from this PPT video lecture about this all question answer understanding. ઓકે, તો હવે આપણે આના પછીના લેક્ચરમાં 8 નંબરના ક્વેશ્ચનથી સ્ટાર્ટ કરીશું, જે યુનિવર્સિટીના એક્ઝામ માટે ખૂબ જ મોસ્ટ એમ્પી છે. તો અત્યારે તમારે ખાલી સમજવાના છે અને ક્યાંય અત્યારે લખવાનું નથી. ઓકે, થેન્ક યુ.